you always make plans to travel, but you end up shifting that plans because of the expenses involved. Just wait, do not click out yet, because in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can effortlessly travel to that dream place of yours without having to break the bank. Okay. So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, hey girl, or hi, my name is Tiana Ntese. In today's video I'm going to be sharing how you can make that travel happen without having to spend too much this time. I have amazing tips, really juicy, and trust me, you are going to like it. First thing that we're going to be talking about is accommodation. Yes, accommodation, because you don't want to go and be roaming around someone's city like someone that was cast down from only God knows where. So first thing first is accommodation. Okay, so instead of splurging on pricey hotels and all of that beautiful, aesthetically pleasing looking hotel, have you thought about hostels? Have you thought about guest house or vacation rentals? Have you ever given a thought about that? Because I feel like if you have, you wouldn't have postponed that last trip. Because by the time you went and looked at, everything put together, it felt like you needed to sell a house to be able to achieve that trip. So instead, look into these other options. Try guest house. All you need to do is to grab on your phone and do a little research on the city that you want to travel to. Look out for the guest houses that are available, that are still okay, very okay. But trust me, you're going to find something that is beautiful, amazing, but less pricey. So the goal is to still get something that is beautiful, amazing, still screams luxury, but this time very affordable, isn't it? The next one is transportation, because I know what you're going to say. Come in. I do not want you to use your Lexus, okay? Because you need that Lexus for a lot of stuff when you finally get into that city. One of the biggest challenge of traveling is the challenge of moving from one place to another when you get into the city. It is one thing to get there, and it is another thing to be able to move around and explore like you would want to. So the moment you do not have the resources to do this, it begins to become frustrating, and the journey or that adventure or that trip may no longer sound interesting anymore. So one of the things that you can do is to book your flight ticket ahead of time. Okay, I think in advance. I feel like if you do that, you're going to be getting some money off it. I don't know if that still works, but I feel like you should try that out. Then another thing you should consider is considering using a train to travel, or considering moving around the city with train means of transportation, because I feel like that is cheaper if they have train in that city. Or you can use a bus, tricycle, or instead of going for Uber when you get in there, or using boats all around when you get in there, especially when you know that you're trying to live frugal. So you're going to be cutting down. You jump on if there is bike and it is affordable, why not jump on it? The most important thing is experience. The feeling that you travel, do not focus your mind on, oh, I'm not sleeping in a luxurious hotel, or oh, I'm not moving around with Uber, I'm not moving around with Bolt, and hence my experience is not experiencing. If you want to start thinking about that, you might as well go and sell your father's land just because you want to make a trip. Just kidding. You will consider some of these other means of transportation. You are still going to have fun. Trust me, you're still going to have fun. and a lot of fun, because this time you're going to be mixing around with the people of that community, the people of that city, and you get to hear them talk about different things. You get to, listen to their languages and see what you can learn from that. Okay, so I feel like this tip should come in handy when you're about to travel, when you're about making your next trip. I really think so. So we move on to dining, right? So I know that eating out, especially if you're in a new city where you're just trying to explore, where you're just there to have fun, one of the things that is going to be eating deep into your budget is eating out. I know this for sure, and that is why I included this in the video. You may not have problems with coming to that city, touring around the city, maybe because you have your Lexus again, and it may not bother you that you have to use your Lexus all the time, but you're not going to be drinking air, you're not going to be eating air, you're going to be eating food, and that will require money. So instead of going to hotels to eat, instead of going to all these fancy restaurants, you can afford it. Why not? But if you're trying to live frugally and you're trying to see how you can save money, I feel like you should try local restaurants. You guys, local restaurants can be fun because you get to eat the meal fresh. When you get into a city and you're trying to, save money, or you're trying to live frugally, you don't want to splurge too much on your budget, one of the things you need to do is to eat from local restaurants, street food, affordable eateries that is around the city. You have to consider this tip of mine. Next is activities and attraction. I know that one of the reasons while you decide to make a trip is to have fun out of the normal thing that you are used to. And so whenever you are in a new city, you're always looking for where the fun activity is going on, where this particular event is happening, because you want to get involved, have fun, especially for the memories it will leave you with. I know that already. Exploring new destinations doesn't have to cost a fortune. Many cities offer free walking tours, museum days, and outdoor activities that allows you to soak up the culture without spending a dime. And when it comes to, paid events, I'll say that you go for combo tickets, group tickets, all these kind of tickets that will say table for 4, table for 2. The goal is to have fun without breaking the bank, create memorable experience without having to do too much, while we have fun and enjoy our stay in wherever city we have chosen to go to. Okay, so these are my tips. I don't know if you have any other tip. If you do have any other thing that you do that helps you save money whenever you travel, leave it in the comments down below so that other people will come and engage in it. I would love to read other tips that you may have for us. So if you found this video helpful, please do not forget to like, do not forget to share and subscribe. Encourage me to do more by subscribing, comment your thoughts down below, and do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up. So thank you again for joining me today, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.